Gala token, Superior update, some Vox news, Walking Dead Empire's playtest, big news from Legends Reborn, and an interesting article around crypto regulation and blockchain gaming. What's going on, folks? You're here chilling with a real Satoshi Aoki on the YouTube channel where we bring you a Gala Games news and updates video every single week. If you are new here, what's going on? I'm Satoshi. I've been involved in Gala Games for over 2 years. I hold a node and I am an investor in Gala, the token and the NFTs. Please remember, folks, these videos are not financial advice and always do your own research before investing. And don't forget, if you want to see Gala Games fly to the moon and beyond, smash that like button for me. Alright folks, so I was actually checking the Gala price a little bit earlier today and we were actually up around 5 to 6% for the last 24-hour period, sitting currently though at rank number 69. Isn't that funny? Down 1.8% for the last 24 hours, sitting at 0.026423030 cents. Despite the downtrend for the daily, guys, we are still performing pretty well on the monthly, up 13.1, the fortnightly up 3.6, the 7-day up 7.2, but still down 53.0 for the year, but still up 19,546.29% from the all-time low. If we take a look at the monthly candlesticks here, it actually looks pretty promising. We have been setting higher lows. The first one was here on Thursday the 29th here, the second one here around the 6th of July, the third one here happened on around Monday the 10th of July, followed by one here on Thursday the 13th of July, before we had that big uptick on Monday the 17th of July. So it'll be really interesting to see where we are now. We had what you could almost call a bit of a train track formation from Tuesday the 18th, sort of in the earlier part of the day to the later part of the day, and we've continued that downwards pattern here. So it's going to be very interesting based on the last 4 higher lows. You would expect that there's a good chance that Gala could actually bounce up and possibly even think about getting up above that 3 cents level. Superior's back with some awesome new updates. They got a new Jarhead mission, Revolt updates, Investigate Anomalies updates, and some other updates and bug fixes. I've got to say, guys, Superior is arguably my favorite game in the Gala Games ecosystem at the moment. Haven't played or streamed it for some time, but I'm looking to change that very, very soon once I do get my Gala Games strictly gaming only stream going once per week. And just touching on a little bit of news about the different biomes in the Voxverse. So I am personally a Vox investor and player myself, and I'm very much going to be looking to getting involved in the Voxverse. As we can see here, we got some cool like oceans and like a beach setting here. And we do have the original creator of The Sims working on the Voxverse, which is pretty astonishing in my opinion. So that's, for me personally, all I really need to continue to hold confidence in what could happen to the future of Voxverse. I stand very confident, I am patient, and I can be, to give that some time. Let me know your thoughts on what you think the Voxverse is doing and with the direction that they're headed. I think with extreme popularity with games such as Minecraft, Voxverse, even if it just takes a small percentage of that market share from traditional gaming coming over from Minecraft, I personally think that they are actually flying under the radar very much so. A lot of the hype is maybe now around music, around film, maybe a little bit more with this Gala social media that they got going on using the Gala chain. But look, don't forget about the Voxverse, guys. Keep following those updates. Now from July 20th to 23rd, mark your calendars, guys, the Walking Dead Empire's playtest is going to be open. So I do believe there is going to be some updates. I'm not sure, but I think you might actually be able to enter into some buildings now, which is going to be pretty cool. I did actually create some content about this a while ago, probably going back 2 to 3 months now, I think was their last playtest. But I'm actually aiming to be streaming this one, unless we do run into any technical difficulty, but I think it should be fine, and possibly maybe even creating some content as well. This is honestly one of my favorite games on the Gala Games ecosystem. They got some great developers behind the project, and the game feels slick, it's smooth, it's very easy to play and understand, it's not too overcomplicated, and it's post-apocalyptic survival, guys, with zombies. I mean, what is there not to like? And it's based on the Walking Dead series, so very excited to see what they've come up with and to try and sort of unbiasedly determine whether there has been a huge difference or improvement or not from the last playtest, which was actually a lot better than I expected. But what are your thoughts on the Walking Dead Empires? Thanks Classy Games for this actual tweet here to make me aware of this little point here. It reads, "Today in Gala we discovered the unfortunate news from Legends Reborn that their development team, Kung Fu Factory, would be shutting down. This is an unfortunate situation within the realm of Web3 gaming. Something interesting to note is that Gala seems to be exploring options to continue the development of Legends Reborn. For those affected holding assets, I'm rooting for you. So I just really do want to take a moment to say I feel sorry for you if you're kind of in this position, you were holding a lot of assets for Legends Reborn. I personally never had a great feeling about Legends Reborn. It kind of just looked like a bit of a copy of maybe Champions Arena or a bit of a lesser version, if I'm just being brutally honest. But again, I never actually personally played the game. I watched some gameplay, I watched some live streaming, and I didn't really know a lot about it. I did actually notice that on their actual Twitter, they weren't really that active at all, which I thought was just, not the best, and, I wasn't too in tune with what the developers were doing. So I think that's just something to be aware of in the future. Get to know who the developers are behind the game, okay? If it's Gala Games, maybe you can have a bit more confidence. Or also trusted developers, like developers at Drifter Games, who have had previous success in other realms that are not just in Web3 gaming. So don't be disheartened, but as I've actually commented down here, I actually went ahead and said, this is a shame, but also a great example as to why Gala Games is far superior, no pun intended, to other singular crypto gaming projects, guys. It's because Gala Games is not just one single game that if it fails, you just lose your investment and you're done. Okay, nothing against those kinds of projects, but they are just objectively higher risk. Gala Games, you've got a plethora of games. Okay, there might be 4 or 5 games you're interested in. 4 or 5 games that you hold NFT value within. They may not all be a success, but perhaps if even just 1 or maybe 2 are a success and you're involved in those games, hopefully the future for you in those games can actually be fruitful. So that's everything we want, okay? It's not always going to be positive, but again, thanks Classy Games for that update. And just to close out, guys, we've got Crypto Regulation Uncertainty Boosts Blockchain Gaming in Web3 by Harshini from July 15, 2023. A new quarterly industry report by DappRadar said that the area of blockchain gaming is the most overwhelming component of Web3 world, nearly undaunted by progressing market turbulences. Out of the all-out DApp market, blockchain games controlled a 37% divide in April and June this year. Now, what I would just say quickly about blockchain gaming, just to wrap up this video, is the simple fact that, folks, let's not get led astray. Let's remember, it is just gaming at the end of the day. And I think if projects just continue to focus on making fun games and just continue to try and work out if these economies, in-game economies, can actually work with NFT assets, then, we're eventually going to get there in the end. It is going to take some time. We are the pioneers in this space of blockchain gaming, guys, but rest assured, the audience is there. There's always going to be a growing audience, guys, billions of dollars worth of value that wants to be poured into the industry of gaming. It is written in the stars, folks. Blockchain gaming is going to get there. It's going to take some time. We just got to survive until it does. So from wherever you're watching, have a great one, and we'll catch you in the next video. If you enjoyed it, press the like button for me, smash it hard, subscribe, and hit the notifications. Take care now.